Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Today's the Sabbath. This isn't a private interpretation Aaron Bible. Okay? We're going to be worrying about Adam for now. This guy. And the very first time that I can find at the moment the word enters into the Bible, it says, God formed every beast of the field and brought them in unto Adam. And the little T right there, if you look down here, let's see where we at. I gotta look at the page instead of through my phone. Adam, the man. The T is for the man, Adam. And then if you go in here to the Strong's Concordance, we're going to jump to Adam. That guy, Adam. It's Exhaustive Concordance number 120. Adam. 120 and 121. First time we have it listed here. Brought them unto Adam to see what he would call them. Okay. We're going to go see what Adam means in Hebrew. Okay, Adam. This is hard to do one-handed. Bear with me. Oh my. To show blood in the face. Literally flush. To blush. To turn rosy. To be made red. To be dyed red. Red. Ruddy. See that ruddy? The word ruddy? That doesn't mean black. It means dyed red, rosy, to turn red. Not made red, as in created red, but it turns red. Adam. Ruddy. Literally a human being, an individual, or the species, mankind, etc. Another hypocrite, common sort, low man, meaning or low degree. Adam, the same as 120. Adam, the name of the first man, also of a place in Palestine. Adam. Adam. Rosy, red, ruddy. Okay? Now let's look at the patriarch King David. And here are all your children? He said. Well, there does remain yet one. Behold, he's out keeping the sheep. Samuel said unto Jesse, Send and fetch him. For he will not sit down till he come hither. We will not sit down till he comes here. So he sent and brought him in. Now this is King David as a child, youngster, he was ruddy and withal of a beautiful countenance and goodly to look to. And the Lord said, Arise, anoint him, for this is he. Ruddy. Now, if you go back to this concordance, ruddy. Now he was ruddy. and withal of a beautiful countenance. He was handsome and goodly to look at, right? Ruddy. If you read a couple more of those, he was but a youth and ruddy. This is King Solomon's wife, describing King Solomon in the Song of Solomon. My beloved is white and ruddy, the chiefest among 10,000. Would his wife know what color King Solomon is? With a bare belly like ivory? Hold on, I'll show you that in a minute when we get to David. We're more ruddy in body than rubies. Does that prove that it's not black? Ruddy doesn't mean black. Okay, 1 second, and I'm going to show you this. Number 132, that's the word ruddy, as we showed you a second ago. And then, if you'll notice, oops, sorry. Of the hair or of complexion, red, ruddy. 1 second. Okay, and with this I hope to clear something up. In a lot of Bibles, not this one, obviously, it will have this broken down. This is a song, the Song of Songs. That was Solomon's, the Song of Solomon. Okay, it was broken up in, I think they're called stanzas. I'm not a musician, but I know it would be, say, let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for thy love is better than wine, is his beloved, the bride. King Solomon obviously isn't saying, let him kiss me. Now, if you keep that in mind, a lot of people will cherry pick this verse. It says, don't look upon me because I am black, because the sun hath looked upon me. My mother's children were angry with me. They made me the keeper of the vineyards. And they'll say that Solomon is black. First of all, that I am black but beautiful, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Why would he be saying, if this was him, why would he say he's as black as his own curtains? This is his wife, his fiancée. She was dark, swarthy, dark, not black. That's a kind of a dirty translation, because that should say dark. In those days, if you were a outdoor worker, you were considered lower class than the people who had the white, pearly white skin. And his wife obviously had a dark tan and was ashamed of it and said, don't look at me like I'm some lowlife. I was taking care of things nobody else would take care of. So I couldn't take care of myself so great. Get it? Now, his wife, who's ashamed of being dark, goes on to describe her husband. My beloved is white and ruddy, the chiefest among 10,000. His head is as the most fine gold. His locks are as bushy and black as a raven. So maybe he had curly black hair. Not a problem. His eyes are the eyes of doves by the rivers of water washed with milk and fitly set. What colors are in there? What color's the water? What color's milk? What color are doves? His cheeks are as a bed of spices as sweet flowers, his lips like lilies dropping sweet-smelling myrrh. His hands are as gold rings set with the beryl, and his belly is as bright ivory overlaid with sapphires. His legs are as pillars of marble, set upon sockets of fine gold. His countenance is as Lebanon, excellent as the cedars. Ivory, overlaid with gold. Would she know what color her husband is? Thy navel is like a round goblet. Two breasts are like two young roes that are twins. This is Solomon talking about her. Thy neck is as a tower of ivory. Eyes like the fish pools of Heshbon. Blue. I apologize. I had company, so I had to pause for a second, but we're going to go to this guy and then start here. I am the Alpha and the Omega, first and the last. So we know who this is talking about. I turned to see the voice that spake with me. And then he describes him. His head and his hairs were white like wool. His hair wasn't like wool. And his head was white like wool, as white as snow. Head as white as snow. Hairs as white as snow. Head white like wool. His feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned or glowed in a furnace, white hot metal. And his voice as the sound of many waters. And he had in his right hand 7 stars, and out of his mouth went a sharp 2-edged sword. And his countenance was as the sun shineth in his strength. Color is the sun. Is that? Our eyes like fire. Let's see, where was that? Give me 1 second. And his eyes were as a flame of fire. Blue, fire, the hottest.